Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. So we're back with another book review, okay? The book we're reviewing is called The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy, okay? So we felt that this book was very, very beneficial to our journey, and we just wanted to share with you guys. But we pulled out 5 of the key principles that we felt was very good. And trust me guys, if you incorporate this into your life or even in your journey, watch how much your life will change, okay guys? So stick around. This is Conversations That Lead to Greatness. Smith,
and I'm Master.
and we are committed to helping you guys tap into your greatness by uploading great episodes that will educate, motivate, and inspire you to create the life you desire, okay? So today we're doing a book review, The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy.
Okay.
Now, if you don't have this book, we highly recommend you to get it. They have it on Audible, you know, so they have it on a couple of different outlets. But don't take our word for it. Just do your own research, okay?
Yeah.
So let's talk about the 5 principles that we pull from this book.
I want to say this real quick before we start. The book is about if you can't keep your goals. Yeah, you're a person that have a problem with keeping goals. This book will help you do just that. Yeah.
You're right. We forgot to tell them what the book was about. You're right.
It's a personal development self-help book.
Yes.
And it will help yourself get right.
Yes, and it's all about keeping goals.
Yeah.
Helping you understand your goals and how to achieve them. Yeah, and how to achieve them.
Exactly.
Okay? So, principle number 1, we're going to talk about you need friends that charge you and don't drain you.
Exactly.
So, charge versus drain.
Yeah.
You need those friends.
Yeah.
So, jump in.
Okay. On the what we mean by that is you have those friends that push you into your greatness. Friends that help catapult you to the next level. But then you also have those friends that drain you. Every time you get a phone call from them, you be dreading the phone call. You be like, oh man, I don't want to talk to this person. You know what I'm saying? They drain you. And when you get a friend that pushes you and help catapult you to that next level, you want to keep those friends around. And the reason being, let's say you got one friend that pushes you and catapult you to that next level. Let's say you have two friends that drain you. You know what I'm saying? That's you being pulled in a negative direction. You don't want to go that direction. You want to be pushed into that positive direction.
Right.
I mean, that's the reason I say that. Yeah.
Right, and this is what I like about the compound effect, because it deals with compounding everything, meaning stacking on top of each other, and then by the time you look up, you realize you didn't reach that goal or you obtained what you were set out to do. So that's why I really love this book, because it breaks down that even small things, even taking small steps, doing it consistently and persistently every day is going to stack up to your big goal, and you're going to achieve it. Okay. So when it comes to friends, you definitely need people in your life that's going to push you, just going to motivate you, that's going to hold you accountable, especially when you're trying to become a better person. Because a lot of times we have people in our life that cater to us, that, you know, it's our yes man, because that's what we want. We want yes man. Don't tell me nothing wrong, you know, agree with everything I say, and we friends. But then every so often we get that one friend that holds us accountable, that pushes us outside our comfort zone, that challenge us. And you can do one or two things when that happens. You can say, okay, you know, I see where you're going, and I'm liking this, and you know what I'm saying, I respect you for that. Or you can get mad at that friend and just stop talking to that friend.
Exactly.
So it's all about the benefits you want. So yeah, you definitely need friends that's gonna push you, man, versus draining you.
We both have at least one friend.
Yeah.
That we can when they call, you don't be like, I don't want to talk to this person.
Nope. Nope.
You bang that answer every phone call.
Immediately.
And that's the friend you need. That's that you need that friend. You need several of them, but it's kind of hard to find the multiples.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you need at least one of those. If you don't have at least one of those, you need to find one.
And then this is another thing. I'm glad you said that. If you don't have at least one of those, become one of those.
Ooh, That's a good one.
That's another thing.
Yeah.
A lot of times we seeking out something that we are not willing to give to others. So how can you think you're gonna attract it to your life?
It's that law of attraction.
Law of attraction. You see how you attract it into your life?
Yeah.
So become what you're seeking.
By being that.
Yeah, become that.
Exactly.
And watch how people be like, okay, I see you. I got you. Yep. So get rid of them friends.
Exactly.
I'm just saying, if they draining you, it's about that time.
Yeah.
Okay. Principle number 2, relationships. Okay. So you need a spouse and a significant other, who pours into you and not tear you down. So yeah, that's self-explanatory. But we're gonna go into it.
Yeah,
so
we're gonna go into a little bit more detail on that.
Yeah.
Pouring into your spouse. Let me say this: pouring into your spouse, especially men. Pouring into your spouse or your significant other, especially men, because we want to be that leader. We're the leader of the household, and as we pour into our spouse, they can help catapult us to the next level so that we can provide for our family. You understand what I'm saying? What are you always tearing her down all the time? And you need to do this, you need to do that, and then you ain't doing this and you ain't doing that. If you always tearing her down, of course she's not gonna be able to feed into you or pour into you.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Yeah, and as you keep doing that compound effect keep building up. Before you know, you had a woman of your dreams.
That's what you got, huh?
Yeah,
You better watch it, okay? So yeah, guys. So when we talk about pouring into your spouse, we're talking about literally just being there for them, just giving them words of encouragement. See, this is the thing that I love about us. Even though we might not say how we feeling, or we, like keep it to ourselves, we are so vigilant and know when something is going like wrong on the inside.
Yeah.
So even just with that, I might not come and say, hey babe, talk to me, what's wrong? I'm sitting here pouring into him. I'm praying. God, whatever is going on, let him know it's okay.
Yeah.
Motivate him. Or, I might send him a video or something like that. So that, you can pour in so many ways where it's not like, I'm pouring into you and you should, no, you don't have to do that.
Yeah.
Pour in secret.
You gotta also say too, that come with time.
It comes with
that
time.
Don't just happen overnight.
Yeah.
Because we've been together. Tell them how long we've been together. I forgot.
About 2 years.
We've been together 16 years, married for 13.
Yeah.
So, it's that comes with time.
It
don't just happen over. The first 5 years was the hardest.
Yes.
But anyway.
Yes. And how it relates to the compound effect is basically you pouring into your spouse. You're not draining them on a daily basis every day. And your husband, I'm just speaking from women and wife or whatever, from a women's standpoint. I'm pouring into my husband every day. I'm motivating him. I'm doing, the things at home so he don't have to worry about, so he can go out into that world and face it, with a good spirit, with a good, head on his shoulders.
Exactly.
And I'm doing it each and every day, and it's like stacking on top.
Exactly.
And guess what's going to happen to that man? He's going to have a confidence that no one outside this house can tear down.
Exactly.
He's going to be able to conquer the world because all of that I've been pouring into him is filling his cup. And it's just filling it.
Yeah.
So that's why.
And you may say, well, what if I'm pouring into him and he's not pouring into me? If you keep doing what God told you to do. Keep pouring into that man, and that man eventually gonna start pouring into you. That's just period of point blank.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the way I look at it. Now, if you got somebody just continuously tearing you down, and you steadily pouring into them, and they ain't never tried to pour nothing into you, then you might be with the wrong person.
You start pouring from an empty cup.
Yeah, y'all might need to y'all might need to go to counseling, or if you're married.
You need to see get down to the nitty gritty of what's really going on.
Exactly.
Yeah, so stop tearing your spouse down, especially if one of y'all is on this journey to become better and the other one haven't came around yet.
Yeah.
It ain't for you to tear down. It ain't for you, I'm becoming better and look at you haven't changed. You've been the same since such and such.
Yeah.
You can't tell, to me, I look at that like you can't literally say that because you picked that person. Something attracts you to that person and you still with that person. So it's like I'm saying I think I'm better than you, but yet I'm still in the situation. That don't make sense to me.
Yeah.
So instead of just you be the example, you be the one, be like, okay, I'm gonna do this for me. I'm gonna change my life. I'm gonna become a better person. And when you living with your spouse or your significant other, they're gonna see the change in your life.
Exactly.
You can't deny the change. Like once change happens, you can't sit there and be like, oh, I don't see change. No, change is very present. You gonna see change.
And let me say this: back in 2020, when I decided I was gonna be better, do better, and have better, I worked on myself first. I I worked on myself first. She seen the change, and she, hey, let me see what's going on here. Let me try some of that. You know what I'm saying? And she came along with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's how you do it. Work on yourself first, and then the other person to come along. Now, if they just don't never come along, that's something y'all might have to have a talk. You know?
Yes.
Yeah. But anyway.
Definitely. All right. Principle number 3 is called the money magic penny.
Yeah.
Okay.
The
So
magic penny.
yeah, the magic penny, and it deals with money, and this is almost one of the best examples or illustration that they use about money in this book. It's about 2 friends. You want to go? You want to
Yeah, 2 friends. You give one friend $3 million, and the other friend, well, you tell them they can either have $3 million or a penny that doubles every day for 31 days.
Yep.
Okay, and the first friend, he take the $3 million. He's sitting over there chilling with his $3 million. He probably done spent it by the time the 31 days come up.
And what? Half is gone. Okay.
So on the first day, you get 1 penny. Okay, by day 10, it's like $5. By day 30, it's $5 million. Day 31 is $10 million. It's over $10 million. And if you don't believe me, do your research on it. A penny that doubles every day for 31 days. Do your research. That's how compound interest works.
That is.
And I was thinking back to Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett didn't become a billionaire until he was 56 years old. And then that money just kept compounding. And then before you know it, he was in his 80s, and he got like 100 and something billion, because that money just kept compounding.
Yeah.
But before then, 456, he wasn't a billionaire.
Right, right. Yeah. And when we think about compound effect, it's a slow process. Yeah. It's slow. It's something that happens slow. It's gradually.
Exactly.
And that's why you take each step every day small, and it compounds to something bigger later. So that's the whole point of this book, Compound Effect. It's okay. The small steps, the small starts, the small saving, $1 a day, $20 a week. All it takes is a commitment and persistence in order for that compound effect to grow. Okay? That's the whole thing about this book. So even when it comes to money, like even with investments, a lot of times I think we did a video about money, wealth, and all that.
Yeah, we was talking about the Roth IRA.
Yeah.
I want to tell you guys about the Roth IRA, not to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
I started the Roth IRA back in 2010, and right now it's looking real good. But in 2010, I was 29 years old. If I'd have started that back when I was 18, it'd probably be $1 million already. You know what I'm saying? Because of that compound effect. But she told me when I started it in 2010 that it would be at 50, because you can't touch it until you're 59 and a half. She said that it would be over $1 million at 59 and a half. But I want you guys to look into a Roth IRA and start investing. Start investing that money.
Investing, and even if you can't invest a top amount, invest something that you feel comfortable with, something that you're not going to miss, something that is not going to tear your income or your income apart. You know what I'm saying? So even if it's $50 a month, start there. Yeah. And as your income grows, or as the money that's coming in grows, increase that way. But start with something. Start with a small step. And even pertaining to this journey, start small. If you know what you're struggling with, if you know that, hey man, this is a problem that's keeping me from elevating my life or keeping me from stepping into that next dimension, start small with that. Find out, how can I overcome this problem? If I know I need to heal because I'm keep going to my past, or I'm keep getting triggered by what happened to me, find out, how do I heal from this trigger? How do I forgive? What is healing? Start there. And then just keep compounding the research, keep compounding the effort, the work. And you know what I'm saying, everything on top of that, before you know it, you done been healed. You done became the person you've been seeking all this time to become. Exactly. So it's just taking action. Yeah. All right.
I like that.
All right. So number 4, eating habits. Track what you eating. Okay, I'm gonna let you start on that.
Well, back in I want to say, what year was that? That was around in 2011, when we first moved in this house.
13.
So we started eating better in 12 then. We started in the old house. Okay. And we were tracking every single thing.
Oof.
Oh man.
My Fitness Pal.
Yeah,
you
my Fitness Pal. Yeah. We were tracking everything.
Yeah.
And guess what? We made the most progress because we were tracking everything that we was eating. Everything that went in our mouth, we was tracking it.
Yeah.
And we both lost. She lost a lot more weight than I did because I didn't have that far to go. I think I lost 20 pounds, 25 pounds, something like that. But we took control of our eating habits and started tracking everything. And let me tell you something. That is, when you track what goes in your mouth, you will actually see that, hey, I've been doing too much.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
And it's crazy because you've been intentional.
Mm-hmm.
Like what I know, the main thing when we first started tracking, it was time consuming. It was like, oh my goodness, you got to do this.
You get used to it after a while.
Yeah. But you have to be intentional. You have to want it. You have to desire it. You have to make up in your mind, make a decision. It's not an option, a decision. So it's like it becomes very, I got to do this again.
Yeah.
But guess what? You being intentional about your goals, about changing yourself, about changing your life, your family, your children's life. Intentionality.
Yeah.
Like we have a whole video on that.
Yeah. And let me say this too. If you kind of eating the same things on a daily basis, you don't have to track it as much because you know what you eat.
Yeah.
You understand what
I'm saying? That's how he do it.
Mine.
I got time for that.
Eat the same thing for breakfast, eat the same thing for lunch, eat the same thing for dinner.
Literally.
Every single day. You don't even have to track it no more because you already tracked it because you already know what's going on. Yeah. So it's like it's a lot easier that way. If you're a person that I don't want to sit here and track everything I eat and all that, just eat the same thing every single day. And if you see yourself losing weight, then you say, okay, well I need to stay with that. And if you don't see yourself losing weight, you need to drop the food content down just a little bit.
And that was me like. Yeah. Okay. we good on that one.
You have to have something different every time.
No, it's because I look back like since we had our daughter in 17.
Yeah.
You start eating turkey and rice, literally ground turkey and rice, and maybe broccoli or vegetable. But like since then until now, like our daughter is 6.
Turkey and rice.
Like that's very intentional. Okay. Like that's to the point where you compounded it.
Well,
that's
the thing with me, she know. I've told her this several times. I'm not big on food.
Yeah.
She already know that.
Yeah.
And anytime we go out to eat or something, I ask her where she want to go. You know what I'm saying? I really don't mind. Hey, babe, where you want to go eat? And a lot of times she won't even know. But when I say where I want to go, I say, well, let's go over here. I don't want to go there.
Hey.
I'm like, well, you
we ain't on that. We on compound effect.
Yeah, we are.
Okay.
But I'm just saying. So that's being very intentional by pretty much eating the same thing all the time. And for me, if you're a person like me and you really don't really care about food like that, it'll be a lot easier for you to stay on track with that.
Yes, definitely. Yeah. All right. 5th and final principle, fitness.
Yeah. The gym.
You get stronger with consistency.
Yeah.
Like we're all about mind, body, and soul. Like, however, it's 3 components to your life. Like you gotta get it in shape. You gotta get it together. Like one can't work without the other.
Exactly.
And you know that popular saying that health is wealth.
Exactly.
Like what it look like your body is breaking down and you trying to build wealth. Like it's not gonna work. So even when it comes to the gym, you have to realize that even though I have to be consistent, and even though I'm starting small, I might just go 20 minutes, walk on the track, 1 lap around, but I'm making a conscious effort to do it every day or even 3 days. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Just start small, and then as you work your way up, guess what that is? That's a compound effect. And it's a law. When you compound something, it's going to be a positive effect. Like that's basically
exactly.
It's a law.
Keep doing the same thing consistently over and over again, every single day. You know, we go to the gym 6 days a week. Well, I go 6, she go maybe 5, maybe 4.
5, maybe 6.
Yeah. So the thing about that is, I've been going consistently 6 days a week, probably. For like the last 7, 8 years. I'll miss a day from time to time, but I won't go no less than 5 days. And I can see the consistent gains, and I've shown her pictures of the consistent gains. You know, and as you continuously keep doing that, you're gonna see the gain. You're not gonna go in the gym and just immediately start lifting 25 pounds.
Don't
you know what I'm saying? You might have to start with the 15.
Yeah.
Start with the 15, work yourself up to the 20, the 25. You know, as you consistently keep going, you're gonna be able to lift more and more weight. But let me tell you something about people in general. People will go to the gym. They'll start on this whole fitness, journey and whatnot. They'll go for a week, 2 weeks, and then they get all their soreness up in them. For a month, they'll get all their soreness up in them, and they stop going.
Yeah.
They because you know what their mind is telling them? You're going to always feel like this. As long as you're going to the gym, you're going to always feel like this. But that's not true. That's not true, because after about 3 weeks to a month, your body is getting stronger. And as you get stronger, you're going to be able to lift more weight. All that soreness is going to go away. You're still going to be sore from time to time. You're not going to never not be sore, because your your muscles are working in a way that they're not used to being moved. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna be sore from time to time. Even when we still, after we've been working out so long, we still get sore from time to time. Because me, what I do, I'll change my workouts up. If I get used to something and I'm not getting sore anymore, I'll change it up so that way I'll start back getting sore. You know what I'm saying? And when I start getting sore, that let me know that you know it's getting, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pushing myself.
Progressing.
What I'm trying to say. Yeah.
Yes. I just got a thought.
Okay.
So, you know, we're all about becoming a better person on this channel, right?
Okay.
So when you use that, when you go to the gym, you work out, you sore, but then once you continue to work out, continue to grow, that means your body is getting used to it. But that's where people fail in their journey.
Okay.
They start off good. They start, you know, they overcome some things and then they get complacent. Like then you got complacent at the gym when you reach that point, it's for you to go to that next level. It's for you to even push yourself more.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, like when we talk about compounding, you just can't continue on the same level, the same push. You got to push even greater. You got to step outside your comfort zone even more, because if not, you're going to be complacent.
Yeah.
The effect is not going to be beneficial to you.
Okay.
You're going to have an effect, but it's not going to change your life. It's not going to catapult you to that next level. It's not going to help you become who you aiming to become.
Okay.
You just literally just staying mediocre. So yeah, you gotta get uncomfortable and push yourself, even in the gym.
Exactly.
Push yourself.
Push yourself on everything.
Yeah, in life.
In life, period.
Yeah, once you feel like, even with a gym example, once you feel like, okay, man, I'm strong now with these 10-pound weights. I've been lifting this for a whole month, and I haven't been so in 2 months. Your body is telling you, hey, it's time to up the weight.
Time to change it.
It's time to change it, because pain? Either way,
Soreness and pain is pretty much the same thing.
is weakness leaving your body.
Exactly.
So if you're not challenging the weakness to leave your body, it's going to stay there.
Yeah.
You're not going to even realize how strong you are. You're not going to even realize, man, I can conquer this. This thing that's been holding me, this thing that I put this big old, hold this weight in my hand. And that's with everything. I'm just now not talking about the gym, but even just becoming a better person. Even just walking into your purpose, even just, what you have to do.
Exactly.
Even just that, this thing that you've been making so big in your life, I'm telling you, all you gotta do is push yourself, and you're gonna realize how small it really is, because you done grew strength, you done became stronger, and you change your outlook and change your mindset about that thing. It don't have you, you have it.
Yeah. And let me say, we're gonna give you a bonus one. Big Mo. Darren Hardy calls it momentum. Well, it's called momentum, but he called it Big Mo. When you get that momentum behind you, anybody know that if you ever push the car, you ran out of gas, you push the car, and you get behind that car and you start pushing. When you first start off, it's the hardest. But once the car starts rolling and it gets that momentum, you could just walk behind it then.
Yep.
You ain't really got to do too much.
You gotta stop. You gotta run to the front.
Exactly.
It's hard to stop.
The same thing if you ever rode a bicycle up a hill.
Yeah.
When you ride the bicycle up the hill, it's the hardest. But when you get to the top of that hill and you start that momentum behind you, then you can go down real fast.
Yeah.
But the thing I'm saying when I say that is you got to get started. You have to get started on anything as far as your goal is concerned. Take step one. Do step one, and step two gonna follow. Then it's gonna be step 3, then step 4. Then you're gonna be able to accomplish your goal. You know what I'm saying? But get that momentum behind you. He calls it Big Mo.
Big Mo.
I like that.
All right, guys. So if you haven't read this book already, again, it's called The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy. We highly recommend it. We highly suggest it. If this is like you just starting a journey, you trying to figure out, okay, what book should I read to get me started? This is one of them. Okay, guys.
Yeah.
So yeah,
this is one of the books when I first started my journey to read more books in the 2020. This is one of the first books I started with. It might have been the third or fourth one, but anyway. It's a great book, and we definitely recommend it. We gave you a bit of the book, you know what I'm saying, but it's a whole lot more going on in there, and the book is real thick. You know what I'm saying? I recommend, me personally, it's a 10-hour book on Audible. I recommend you listen to it. That's the way I like to consume knowledge. I like to listen to it. She like to actually read the books out, you know, but yeah, that's it.
So that's it, guys. If you're not following us already, let's connect, guys. We're on Instagram, TikTok and Facebook at Addicted to Greatness, guys. The links will actually be below. Also, we will put our beacon, which is our website, link down below as well. You can check out. We have some freebies. We have some free ebooks that you can get for free if you're struggling with overcoming limiting beliefs, or if you're struggling with, just believing in yourself and all that. We have ebooks that's totally free. All you gotta do is click the link and click on the freebie. It's gonna be in the description box, guys. So yeah, take us home.
Hey guys, like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. But anyway, God is good. Life is good. When we look good, we feel good. We live in a life of abundance. Peace.